So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. There's nothing quite like match day, especially... Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Yehi for Valverde. Van Dijk. And it's Robertson. And he was quick to react. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Knocks it into space. That is a great pick out. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And it's Fernandez. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nico Williams was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He came in hard, very hard. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Hazard. Oh, shot a goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
And he can clear it away. Yehi. Now it's Williams. He's picked his way through. Morata is onto this. Pinches it off him. Morata had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Now it's Morata. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Gallagher. He's gone for goal! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Barcelona take the lead. Fabian Ruiz. And he's been shifted off it. Kane. Some good work on the right flank here. It's a promising position. And he lines up a cross. Good chance here! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Now it's Pedri. Rodri. Now Pedro Porro. Now it's Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Yamal stood his ground strongly. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Azar. Azar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Morata.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
The normal. And it's Morata! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Yamal plays it short. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And now they can spring out of defence. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Finds him. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And he scores! Back in business! Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And we hit half-time. Barcelona are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. So once again, we're underway.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Stood up well to him there. Now it's Yamal.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, sweet feet. Out towards the flank.
Such good technique.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence... Can he finish? A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Fabian Ruiz. And this is Morata. Azar. Now it's Kane. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Played out towards the right wing.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Pedri. Looking for options for movement. Chance for a shot! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Look at the space here. Kane! Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Hazard. He's gone for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that has left him in a heap. Valverde. And here's Mohamed Salah, and he's had a hit! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chance, surely! Pedri. And Yamal. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he has shown him a yellow card. He's in plenty of space here. Caught offside that time. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
A heavy challenge. It's not an especially good pass, that. Yamal. Now it's Morata. Now it's Williams. He has found the way through. And a chance! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Williams. He's having a shot! And he's quick to get it clear again. Kane looking to add to his goal. Over to the left. He's got away. He is just caressing the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Marino.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down.
And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Robertson. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Robertson engages and forces him off the ball. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Cambio de jugadores. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 21, el dorsal 10, Messi, el dorsal 11, el dorsal 20, el dorsal 5.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
El dorsal 24.
Pedri cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Pedro Porro has created one goal already. Merino gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Played back in. Alexander-Arnold. Rafinha goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's going for goal! It's a loose ball. Takes a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Rodri. And it's Porro. It's Pedri. Now it's Yamal. Pedri. Pedro Porro. Aims beyond the defence. Yamal picks it up out wide. Shoots! In he goes again! And he's straight offside. And that is as far as it goes. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Barcelona succeeded in minimising the damage caused by their numerical disadvantage.
Well, the biggest compliment I can pay them, Peter, is that they didn't look as if they'd gone down to 10 men. They spread the workload, everyone found an extra 10%, and they certainly...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Israel braced for their anthem. Israel have chosen to line up 5-4-1 here, it seems.
Well, it's an attempt, Peter, to put a solid bedrock in place and negotiate the game from there. If they can absorb what comes towards their box in the early stages, then the midfield can begin looking for more of the possession and can start thinking about a more probing influence on the contest. It all depends on keeping their goal intact, so they won't have to open up and indulge in taking risks at the other end.
So we're up and running. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
It's a really well-measured ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Kamavinga. Robertson. And it's Azar. Messi. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Knocks it out wide. Solomon. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That has been slung wide. He's having a hit! Oh, it's come off the upright. Still goalless.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Azar. Takes a shot. And for a moment, time stood still. Messi. Hazard. Here's a chance! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Hazard brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Threads one in. That is a great pick out. He's one-on-one! And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, what a climb! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Valverde. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. And it's Azar. It's Camavinga. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, lovely bit. He's had a shot! Well, the ball's come loose. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Here comes... Bullish header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Azar. Couldn't squeeze it through. Has a look and place it forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here. The ball goes in. Tries to get it clear. In a chance for a shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That has been cut short. Solomon. And it's Azar. Messi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Takes a shot! Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Valverde. Camavinga. And Robertson. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Yehi. Messi. Now he's got space here. He's in a great position here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
No, that's been intercepted. And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
And now,
so there was the first half.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's being played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Barcelona
goes for the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Valverde. And that's been intercepted. He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Valverde. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Cross to the back post. Oh, good-looking ball. And the pass is intercepted.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
1-0! Never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Israel have penetrated for the first time.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. No luck with that dink over the top.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Pass somewhat off target.
That was lovely, that.
He's got away. It's Salah! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Messi. Now it's Solomon. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's an imaginative pass. Azar is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. And it's Camavinga. Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Valverde wins the duel this time. Out to the right.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes, Cristiano Ronaldo. Getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
And that is high.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Robertson. Van Dijk. And Gehi. And here's Kane. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Kane. Israel do have a chance to counter here. Barcelona are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Look, their path is set. They have to take...
Tries from distance. Should have equalised.
And that's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
Number 21.
So here comes a substitution. Sahavi coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter. But this will make a nice change.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. 5 minutes left on the clock. So this is it. We're on the verge of witnessing a major shock. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And this is Sahavi. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Israel making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Has been indicated.
Valverde. Robertson goes on a run down the left wing. Time added on 4 minutes. Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Oh, shooting chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Sahavi. And that's that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second-half goal.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. That is good alertness. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Donnarumma, really is a generational talent, Peter. I suppose you have to be good if you're a goalkeeper and your name's Gianluigi. He really has inherited the mantle from his namesake. There might be room for improvement with his kicking, but otherwise, he is nigh on perfect.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now, can they get him away? Mohamed Salah gets into a good position. And here's Messi. And Messi! Oh, it's come off the upright. Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Hazard duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Mbolo. That's a good ball out wide. Played back in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Out of play for a throw. Valverde. Barcelona are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. For Valverde. Played into space. Switzerland were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Alexander-Arnold. Great vision. Now it's Mohamed Salah, and it's Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah. Nice control. Some good work on the right flank here. Flings in across. Brilliantly cut out. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Robertson just loves to go forward whenever he can. He won't be happy with that one. Freuler. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And here's Kane. Oh, that's ambitious. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, shooting chance! Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Salah. Messi. Half an hour played now. Fernandes. And it's Messi. Van Dijk. For Valverde. Hazard providing an outlet. He's gone for goal! Well, now it's fallen loose again! He's got a goal! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mohamed Salah chasing after it. Akanji. Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Alvedi. Now he's got space here. Good ball, good take. Now it's Freuler. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Pinches it off him. Valverde. And it's Fernandez. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Garcia.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Zakaria. Now it's Mbolo. And Dijk concedes a free kick for that. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. And it's Zakaria. Granit Xhaka looking to play him in. Garcia drilled in low. And that'll be the final action of the first half. We'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. Robertson. Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Ricardo Rodriguez. Zakaria. And he's managed to get free. Eyes and a shot! Off the post! It's there! The second half off to a spectacular start! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Oh, what a mistake! Can he get it through? Can he spark a counter here? Hazard is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's got away, tries to pass it through. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Messi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's gone for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his...
Tries from distance. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
He's looking wide. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Looking for the run, and this is Messi, delivers with whip. And that's the keeper's ball. Ricardo Rodriguez. Zakaria. And they're not going to make any further progress now. No, not quite on the same wavelength. That's the throw. That's good play. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Cambio de jugadores.
Granit Xhaka. Ricardo Rodriguez. Driving on and making good progress. Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Okafor. Oh, good spread. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11, el dorsal 7, Hazard, el dorsal 5,
That has not gone well.
el dorsal 22, el dorsal
Gallagher.
20. Serán sustituidos por
That pass isn't
el
the best.
dorsal 18, Cristiano Ronaldo, el
Granit
dorsal
Xhaka.
23, el dorsal 21. el
Keep
dorsal
calm and
9,
carry on.
el
That's the
dorsal
job in a
15.
nutshell now.
Oh, that's a key interception. Alvedi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Driving forward. And it's Messi. He's tried one! He should have put that one away.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Messi goes short. He's having a shot! Oh, should have put that away. So, third corner of the game. Messi with the short one. Decent chance! And now they can spring out of defence.
Yeah, simply trying to force an error.
Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking. Some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over. And out it comes again. Can he get on the end of this? Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Camavinga puts his foot on the gas. Camavinga! And the shot! Goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Barcelona could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Rafinha, he has found the way through, and he shoots! And with that, the final whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen...
Just about within shooting range. And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Pedro Porro carries the ball down the right. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Tries to play it through. He's through here. And he's intervened well there. Howson. And it's Rodri. Now that looks a decent ball. Looking for a runner. Rafinha. Out of play for a goal kick. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Howson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Takes a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Rafinha has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Oh, what a mistake! Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. So it is still 0-0. Yamal, and it's been played through. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now it's Yamal. Yamal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Oh, that's well spotted. That is good alertness. Aimed beyond the defence. Good take, and is he in? Oh, shooting chance! He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Spain could not have chosen a worse moment. This to make it 1-0. Never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Gol de Brasil. Marcó en el minuto 23 el dorsal 11.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
They get a throw in. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This certainly looks appetising, well within... Rafinha! And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Threads one in. Good ball, good take. Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Yes! They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Decent chance! They want to be quick to recover. Savinho! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. And it's hit the woodwork and out. Ah, he's given it away. Referee's given a throw. He's had it taken off him. Rodri, can he get it through? Looking for the run.
That's going in strongly.
Now it's Savinho. An uncompromising challenge. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Dani Olmo looking to run onto it. And that's been repelled. Bruno Guimaraes. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He knows what's coming. A second yellow, and he's off. The player's protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Spain are down to 10 men.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 16.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that is as far as they're going to go. Spain making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Pedri tries to pass it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Can he spark a counter here? Savinho is in a really good position out wide. Now there's a fine ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's gone for goal.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And it's Porro. Looking for options for movement. Cassio gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. This looks promising. He's got away. He's charged for a shot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. It's been quite a roller-coaster ride here, right up until the final seconds. An intriguing watch. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're into the second 45. Now it's Neymar. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. And they are now a 9-man team.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
So
15.
now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
El dorsal 2.
And that is high.
Danilo has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Spain are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. There's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Brazil have their second corner now. Pulls it back. Look at this. He's going for goal. Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Knocks it into space, and that could set him on his way. And the finish! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Ronaldo picks it up from the goal kick. Nicely spread. Nico Williams. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. And that pass just didn't quite work. The pass has gone astray. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Savinho. He is through here. Savinho. Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Nico Williams. Spain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight...
Shoots! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Now this could be a chance. And he shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Carlos Augusto. Great vision. Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. Chance! Goal! Brazil! Into the lead once more. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Brazil go into the lead. Ronaldo. Yamal. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Le normal. And he thumps it clear. Pressing high and with purpose. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, no joy this time. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now he's got space here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Neymar. No, that's been intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. And the through ball. He's tried one! Against the crossbar! And that would have been game, set and match.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Can he get on the end of this? He's picked his way through. Great defending, strong and determined.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Played into space, dinked through, and that's a simple one for the keeper. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Lenormand makes the interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely weighted ball. Savinho in a shot at goal! And for a moment, time stood still. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Brazil can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Nico Williams takes control of it and he's on the move. Deep into stoppage time. Played right into his path. Savinho. Nico Williams. Gabriel kept his eye on it and he's there. Nice looking ball. And he was quick to react. Lenormand gets across to intercept that. Now, can they get him away? That's the end. Spain were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. Spain really did suffer for their lack of numbers here.
Well, to be perfectly honest, Peter, it was hard to see any other outcome. Ruthless.